Stop number 4 on the NRSL Advocare Truck Series brings us to Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia, as we're here today for the running of the STP 250 as part of STP Racing Weekend, as we're set for 50 laps of action here today. It'll be 75 for the Cup Series race. And so with all that said, here comes the starting line for today's running of the event. On the pole, in the number 808 GPS Store Chevrolet, it's Charles Sanford. He's on the pole for today's event. He'll be alongside truck number 43, the STP Dodge of Joshua Carr. That's the event sponsor's truck, so we'll see what happens here for him. Second row has Matt Rafalski, truck 15, the Motorcraft Ford, and he'll be alongside the 03 Southeast Toyota dealers, Toyota of Joshua Sakuli on the outside. Third row has Eric Rafalski and truck number 98, the RCA Ford, and beside him will be number 9, Jessica Shelton, and the Dodge dealers Dodge. She'll be alongside here, and Shelton always gets to run well here at Martinsville. In fact, she won the last time we was here too, in the truck series, that is. Jeff Rafalski, number 25, the Folgers Chevrolet, has the inside of the next row down, and beside him, number 18, the Interstate Battery Chevrolet of Phil Goldberg is on the outside. Next row down is Kyle Matthews, number 24, the Net Zero Chevrolet, and he'll be alongside number 8, Brian Acosta, the FAS Chevrolet truck number 8. Matthews, by the way, has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's event. Next row down has Chelsea Bowles, the number 12, the Alltel Ford. She won the last time we was truck race on the tour at Texas. She'll be alongside Chandler Cottle, number 21, the Air Force Ford. Next row down has Marcus Sachi, number 75, the Remington Chevrolet. And beside him will be number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford of Keith Batson. He is our second in-truck camera today. Next row down is Zachary Fitzwater, number 23, the Excite Batteries truck and Toyota, and he'll be alongside number 5, the Toyota Tundra of Jordan Bell. Next row down is PJ Williams in the Strolight Ford, truck number 6, and he'll be alongside Emmanuel Harden, the Daytona winner, the Copenhagen Chevrolet, number 55. Next row down has number 30, Robbie Bogues, in the Lumber Liquidators Toyota, and beside him will be Jordan Anderson, number 14, the Corvette Parts Net Chevrolet. Next row down has the number 74 of Ryan George in the Best Western Dodge, and he'll be alongside another Dodge, Phil Parker. He's in the number 29 Jasper Engineering Engines Dodge as well. Next row down has Johnny Gardner, the defending champion of this event, and number 2, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, and beside him will be Mike Becker, number 1, the Mopar Dodge. Next row down has Griffin Lynn in number 92, the Advance Auto Parts Ford, and Jay Jefferson, number 17, the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, or Napa Auto Parts Toyota. Next row down is Paul Minnick in numbers 00, the Aaron Street Machine Toyota. Beside him will be Jonathan Sorlin, number 13, the First Plus Financial Ford. Next row down has Joshua Osborne, a Driven to Honor Chevrolet number 10, driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb, and he'll be alongside the third in-truck camera, that is Cole Deaver, number 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Next row down has Quentin Moore, number 4, the Square D Chevrolet, and Levi McIntyre, the Excite Batteries Ford, number 99. Next row down is Shane Lake in number 33, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet, and Preston Plord in number 51. He's in the FedEx Chevrolet. Next row down is Dylan Poteet, number 31, the Great Clips Chevrolet, and beside him will be Kev Shearer. He's in number 22, the Caterpillar Dodge. And starting shotgun on the field will be number 88, Kat Tellier, and she'll be in the number 88 Ford Quality Care Services Ford Credit Ford. Trying to get all that out of one breath. And number 16, Zach Winkle in the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, number 16. So the field will be set for 50 laps of action here today at Martinsville, and here comes the green.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
That would be the voice of Richard Petty, I believe I was hearing too. 50 laps of action here today at Martinsville, Virginia, as we're getting set for racing here in the STP 200 as the field begins to roll off the pit road, or rolls off the start-finish line. It started at the start-finish line. So anyway, the in-truck cameras will be Kyle Matthews, Keith Badson, and Cole Deaver. As the field rolls up in the third turn, the pace truck looks off on the pit. Will take off on the pit road here in just a minute. Charles Samper leads the rate. Will be the pole sitter for the event. Pole speed at just over 90 miles per hour as the green flag waves, and we are underway here in the STP 250. And already the yellow flag has flown here, and look, oh, we got a log jam happening. And apparently the spin was done by the 30 of Robbie Bogues, apparently, as the yellow flag's flown for the first time here today. We didn't waste no time on that one. I should mention, too, Martinsville has been known to be a wreck fest at times, too. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happened to Robbie Bogues in the 30 truck. He was the winner this season at Rockingham. And for some reason, they got log jammed a little bit there on the start, and he gets tapped by the 74 of Ryan George, sends him spinning and into the wall, and sends him into the wall he goes. And I don't know if anything else happened in front. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, a few 3 wide positions right there. Yeah, the pace truck ducks back on the ducks back on the racetrack. So yeah, so I don't know if that was a false start or not. So we'll see if we can get. And apparently they're having trouble trying to line everybody up. So, okay. So now the pace truck lights are off now, and I think the last of the trucks have gone by, and that was Cat Tellier. So Cat Tellier and the 16 of Zach Winkle is on pit road right now. He's yeah, they're the 2 trucks a lap down. So I don't know why this always happens at Martinsville. I really do not know why. So apparently after scoring errors and all that other crap, we are back to racing here today. And we are getting set for, and the green flag's about to get set, and the green flag's set the right wave once again. And Charles Samper's the leader. Race second position is Joshua Collard. Third is Eric Rafalski in the 98. Fourth is Jeff Rafalski. Fifth position, battling for fifth, is Kyle Matthews and Jessica Shelton going at it. And Bill Goldberg trying to decide who he wants to go with. And Shelton caught him on the high side. Matthews goes by this for 5th position. Shelton in 6th position. Maybe 7th as Goldberg goes by. And now Chandler Cottle goes inside. So you get up on the high side on these short tracks, and that can cost you. And Shelton now falls back in behind Goldberg. And so and problems for the 23 is Zachary Fitzwater, as he is come on the pit road, and he is about to merge right there in front of Charles Sanford. As we go through the 3rd and 4th turns now, Sanford's still the leader of the race here. Second is Collard. Then we gave you the top 6 or 7 already. Chandler Cuddle's in 8th. 9th position is Ryan Acosta. And 10th position is Chelsea Bowles. in the 12 car, the winner at Texas. Keith Batson running in 11th position. 12th is Jordan Bell. On board Keith Batson's truck. Batson trying to get by the 8 truck of Ryan Acosta. Last time by it, Batson clocked a lap of 87 miles per hour. And you'll notice one thing, somebody oh, and yet we're under yellow again. And you see some damage to the back of McIntyre's truck, I think, maybe? I don't know. Yep, there is damage to the back of Levi McIntyre's truck, I think. And he was not the cause of the yellow flag. Okay. And let's see. Yep, the 14 of Jordan Anderson was the guy that got spun by Jay Jefferson in the 17 machine. So, yellow flag flies for that reason here in the 14 truck. So, Anderson and Poteet will both get the wave around. Looks like so will Shears and yeah. What in the heck's going on here? I mean, Kev Shear. I mean, not Dougie Shear. Sorry, he's not even in the series. But yeah, that waved everybody by, so... STP truck lights are off right now as the second caution flag of the day flies here. The only truck out of the race is Robbie Bogues in the 30 machine. Charles Sanders, the leader of the race. Second position is Joshua Collard. Then third is Eric Rafalski. Jeff Rafalski's fourth. Fifth position is Kyle Matthews. Sixth is Phil Goldberg. Seventh, Jessica Shelton. Eighth is Chelsea Bowles. Ninth right now is the 8 of Ryan Acosta. And 10th position is Keith Batson. As the green flag waves once again. Back underway here, and Sanford's now caught on the outside of Zach Winkle in the 16 truck. Let's see what happens. Come off the second turn. And Charles will pull ahead of Zach Winkle as now here comes Collard and Rafalski. That's Eric Rafalski in the 98 truck, and Eric will go to the inside lane. And he'll take second position now. Collard moves up to the track, and he'll take third. He'll drop to third, I should say. Bill Goldberg, meanwhile, has gotten around Kyle Matthews, and he'll try to get around Jeff Rafalski in the 25 Tim Richmond colors. That's for the... I think it's for fourth position. Matthews running in sixth position right now as we're on board Kyle Matthews' truck. Matthews fresh off his win in the Cup race at North Wilkesboro. And the trucks will be heading there later on this season. By the way, too, the same week in the Cup cars will run the Holly Farms 400 race. Trying to get position on the 18 truck, and whoa, Matthews hit the apron on the track here just a little bit as the yellow flag is flown again for the third time. And he loses positions to Phil Goldberg, Chelsea Bowles, and to Jessica Shelton, all three of them. And apparently it might have been Mike Becker that spun, apparently in the number 1 truck that caused the yellow flag to fly for the third time. No, it wasn't Mike Becker. It might have been the 15 of Matt Rafalski. Yep, it was the 15. Let's look at maybe what happened here. Could have been the 5 truck. Now the 15 truck just simply just stopped. And that's why the yellow flag flew. So it basically simply just stopped on the racetrack. So the 15 simply stops on the racetrack, and that causes the yellow flag to fly for the 3rd time today. Well, all those yellow flags are simply helping Charles Sanford. That's for sure here, as he's led the whole time so far. But we still got the last half of this race to go here. We're already 26 into the books, and make that 27 now. The green flag waves once again. The lap trucks are on the lap trucks are on the inside. The lead lap trucks are on the outside of the track. And Mike Becker pulls ahead there as he'll try to lead what he can here, as he'll try to keep the ahead of the lead lap trucks to try to get his lap back. But the good news for Charles Sanford, the rest of the trucks are trapped behind the lap trucks, and so he is now the leader. So he's still the leader of the race. Rafalski's still second in the 98 truck. Then 3rd is Collard. 4th is Jeff Rafalski. Chelsea Bowles was up in the 5th position. 6th is now Phil Goldberg. Jessica Shelton 7th. 8th is Kyle Matthews. 9th is Ryan Acosta. And 10th is PJ Williams now in the 6th machine. One strange thing you will notice on these trucks here, a lot of those trucks, let's check this out. But I swear I see a lot of the trucks in 3rd gear, or running in 3rd gear. In fact, I do see a lot of them in 3rd gear. There's Rafalski's in 3rd, Shelton's in 3rd gear. So is Goldberg, so is Matthews. And, we got trouble again. So the yellow flag's flown for the 4th time here today at Martinsville. And several trucks slamming into each other. I don't know what that's all about. So Mike Becker, I think, will get back on the lead lap. And I don't know what caused the yellow flag to fly. Things happen just so quick at Martinsville. You do not know. I think I heard tires screeching. Yep, and it happened right there in the back there. Cole Deaver and Keith Batson has spun in the 3rd turn. Let's see what happened here. Batson went to the inside of the racetrack in the 28 car. 28 truck, excuse me. There he is. He's off pit road, and he goes across the track, across the nose of Emmanuel Hartnett's truck, and into the 3 of Cole Deaver. And I sent the 28 truck around. Deaver, I think I don't know if he got spun by Zorlin. He didn't get spun by Zorlin, but... So Keith Batson, another tough break for him. And he was just coming off pit road, too. Let's ride with Keith Batson on this. And I saw another, and I didn't see that happen right there. Another crash here. That was Jordan Anderson in 14. I think he got turned a little. He got turned a little bit by the 3 truck of by the 23 truck of Zachary Fitzwater. Yeah, there it is right there. Several trucks just scattered all over the place. I do not know what in the heck's going on here. So the green flag's wave once again here at Martinsville. Green flag's out once again here. Charles Sanford's still the leader race here as the greens wave on the 36th lap of this event. This has become the hooligan race, I will say, here in this series. I do not know what the heck's going on. Eric Rafalski's in second position. Third is now Collard. Collard will now try to take second from Rafalski. Collard dips to the inside lane in the 43 truck. Let's see what happens here as they go up to the fourth turn. And Collard will take second position. Oh, and Chelsea Bowles gets turned to the 12 truck. But she saved it, and she saved it, so no harm, no foul for Chelsea Bowles. As she drops only down to the 8th position. She was running about in the 4th position when she got turned. And now Kyle Matthews trying to get around the lap truck of Keith Batson. And now Jessica Shelton dives underneath Jeff Rafalski for position. Matthews follows suit. Matthews about to put the bumper to Shelton's truck. And he'll dive to the inside lane. Matthews in the 24, Shelton in the 9. Dodge versus Chevrolet, and Matthews gets the bike, come off the 4th corner, and he'll take the position away. That is 4th position he just took. And oh gosh, 3 wide. Jeff Rafalski caught the outside. Phil Goldberg to the inside. Batson in the middle. And the yellow flag is flown again. If this has been this way for 50 laps here at the truck race, I don't know what 75 is going to bring for the Cup race. And apparently it was Shane Lake who got turned, come off turn number 4. Gets turned by the 03 of Joshua Sakuli, Kev Shear. He then turns Sakuli and puts him into the wall hard. And oh, good driving there by the 51 of Preston Plort. He good driving for him as he misses the crash. So, pace to truck will duck off on the pit road here as we're already down to 5 laps to go here at Martinsville. It'll be 4 when we come back to stripe. As we get the green flag, 4 laps to go here at the STP 250. Charles Sanders the leader of the race, and he has got several lap trucks between he and Joshua Collard, the second place driver. If the yellow flag flies another time, though, that would be the end of the race. And 3 wide, Chandler Cottle to the inside of the racetrack. That's he and Eric Rafalski and Kyle Matt and Jordan Bell. Kyle Matthews in this mix there in the 24 truck. And Matthews still caught in the outside lane as now the 18 of Phil Goldberg goes to the inside lane. Let's see what happens in the 3rd turn. Matthews cannot dive inside, so Goldberg's still there. 2 laps to go. And Goldberg gets Matthews loose going into the third turn now. And meanwhile, the leader is about ready to get the white flag. Charles Sanford, number 08. And what's been a caution fest of a race here at Martinsville, but he can care less in a moment. White flag out for Charles Sanford. He didn't win very much in the Truck Series last season, but except for the race at the Heartland Park Topeka, where we head into later in the season for the fourth road of the course race of the season. But he'll come off to number 4, and he will do it today. Charles Samper wins the STP 250 here at Martinsville. The hooligan race is finally over, but Samper led from the drop of the green flag on, but I guarantee I think the pace truck led the most laps in this race here today. But second place will go to Joshua Collard. Third place will go to Eric Rafalski. Kyle Matthews holds off Bill Goldberg for 4th. Goldberg finishes 5th. Jessica Shelton 6th. 7th place will go to Jeff Rafalski. Chelsea Bowles 8th. 9th, Marcus Sachi. And 10th position will go to Ryan Acosta. And the pace truck lights are on again. So what happened this time? The 6th of PJ Williams got spun on the cooldown lap. Okay, fitting how this race ends. Williams comes home in 11th position. Let's see what happened right there. I think he gets turned. I think he got turned by Ryan Acosta. Nope. Nope. Williams just flat crashes on the pit road. And starts doing a single donut, and I don't know what the heck's going on. All right. So, 4th race of the season completed. Charles Samper wins the race. Joshua Collard, we gave you the top 10 already. And I'll let you look at where you see where you finish into this race here today. Yeah. So, there's the finishing order. 28 trucks finished on the lead lap. I don't know. And like I said, Pace Truck, I swear to goodness, finished, probably led the most laps in this race here today. So, yeah. Next race on the Truck Series Tour, I think we'll be going to California Speedway next for the Truck Series. And so, congratulations to Charles Samper winner here today in the STP 250. And for now, this is James Qualls saying, screw it, I'm out of here.
Frank, did you have any